What happens when a rich girl falls in love with a poor boy? Their worlds couldn't be more different, but their hearts beat the same. This is a story about love that defies wealth, status, and every obstacle in between. Get ready to hear how Sherry and Alex prove that true love knows no boundaries. Welcome to English Stories with Sherry. Grab a cozy seat and let's journey through magical tales, classic stories, and everyday adventures all in English. Learning the language has never been this fun. Sherry grew up in a life of luxury. The daughter of a successful businessman, she had everything money could buy: designer clothes, grand vacations, a mansion in the city's most exclusive neighborhood. But despite all that, Sherry often felt something was missing. Her life was perfect on paper, yet inside, she longed for something real, something genuine. Alex, on the other hand, lived in a small apartment downtown, working 2 jobs just to support his family. He didn't have the latest gadgets or fancy clothes. His world was simple, filled with hard work, dreams, and hope for a better future. Alex believed in kindness and honesty, values his family instilled in him, and he dreamed of one day making a life where he could support those he loved. Their worlds collided one rainy afternoon when Sherry's car broke down on a quiet street. Alex happened to be nearby, fixing a neighbor's fence, and he noticed her struggling with the stalled engine. Without hesitation, he offered to help. As he popped the hood and examined the engine, Sherry watched quietly. She was surprised not just by Alex's skill, but by his genuine smile and humble demeanor. In that moment, she realized this was different from the people she usually met, people who only cared about her money or status. Alex fixed the car in no time, refusing any payment. Sherry wanted to thank him properly, so she invited him for coffee at a nearby CAF. That small gesture started a friendship that neither expected would change their lives forever. Coffee turned into long conversations about dreams, fears, and hopes. Sherry talked about the pressures of her privileged life, the loneliness that sometimes accompanied it. Alex shared stories about his family, the struggles they faced, and the values that kept them strong. They discovered that beyond the surface, their hearts beat the same rhythm. They laughed together, supported each other, and slowly, what began as friendship blossomed into love. But love between a rich girl and a poor boy is never easy. Sherry's family didn't approve. They warned her about Alex, saying he wasn't good enough, that their worlds were too different to ever blend. They feared what society would say and worried about losing their reputation. Alex felt the weight of those judgments. He wanted to be worthy of Sherry's love but feared he could never provide the lifestyle she was used to. Yet, he loved her with all his heart and refused to let money or status define their relationship. Through challenges and doubts, Sherry and Alex stayed strong. They proved that love isn't about luxury or wealth, it's about trust, respect, and being there for each other in every moment. One evening, Alex surprised Sherry with a small picnic by the lake, far away from the noise of the city and the expectations of the world. Under the stars, he took her hand and told her how much she meant to him. "Sherry," he said softly, "I don't have a lot, but what I have is enough if I have you by my side." Tears welled in Sherry's eyes. For the first time, she realized that true happiness wasn't in the riches around her but in the love they shared. She smiled and whispered, "I don't care about wealth or status. I care about you, just you." Their story spread quietly among friends and family, slowly breaking down walls of prejudice and misunderstanding. Sherry's family began to see Alex's sincerity, his strength, and the love he gave their daughter. They realized that what mattered most wasn't money, it was happiness and respect. In time, Sherry and Alex got engaged in a small ceremony filled with laughter, love, and the presence of those who truly cared. Their love had transcended the boundaries of wealth and social class, proving that when 2 hearts are meant to be together, nothing can stand in their way. This story reminds us all love is not measured by what we have, but by how deeply we care, how much we respect, and how courageously we fight for what truly matters. Thanks for listening to English Stories with Sherry. If you enjoyed today's tale, like, subscribe, and share with a friend learning English. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep learning, and keep listening.